Hello, and welcome to A Bass Guy Snow. We got snow here, ladies and gentlemen. We're live in Montreal, just hanging out with my friend Van Goat at the Couche-Tard. And we got snow here. That's a pre-recording, obviously, but we got a lot of snow going on. If you're here, say hello on the chat board. Please press 1, Pat, if you can let me know if this is working on both vertical and horizontal. I have to do like the plane thing. The seats are at the back. If you're on the vertical stream, and we got a horizontal stream, and I've got two softwares running at the same time, about 400 layers. And so the show that you get on like your television is the same show as you get on your phone, but on your phone, the graphics are slightly different. They're custom made. And what I'm doing right now is, before I start the show, there's two things I need to do. One is I need to explain the show for any new viewers. So that's working. And I'm just checking myself from now on as well. I'm just going on to my phone. As you can see, this is a not super slick show. I'm here on my own. And as I'm talking, I'm checking both of the streams. And they're both working, so that's amazing. Let's hear it for you, the audience. So I got sound effects here on the desk. I'll go on to automatic pilot for a second. Welcome to episode 1632, I think, of A Bass Guy Show live. So everything you're seeing is being done live in one take, and I'm adjusting all the main things as I open up the show, like the chat and the things like that. I'm about to put on a theme song. So all the lights, the triggering, the sound effects, the foot pedals, all the different things that you're going to see tonight, I'm doing live in one take. It is about 9:45. I like to start 15 minutes late just to say hello to a few people. We're going to have Frankie MacDonald come into the show. The footage that you see of the city there is drone footage by Sky of the Universe, who's in the chat room with us tonight. And he's giving us a thumbs up on the horizontal and vertical. So I need to go to my other computer, the computer from the future. Actually, we got that computer in 2014, but a guy called Future Guy, and it was from the year 2022. And now we've passed that, so this is crazy. Too much to explain, but I'm a man. I'm Jack Casey. I was born in Scotland. I grew up in Canada. I moved back to Scotland and Europe, and I've come back again. And I'm 51 years old, and I play the bass guitar. And I'm more of a musician. I like to play melodies and a whole bunch of stuff and guitar. And we have a surprise tonight as well. This is a historical date. My mom called... Last member of my family, my mom called and said that Thomas, my brother who passed away roughly 2 years ago next month, his guitar, my mom had a guitar that she bought, a Godin in Quebec, a very good brand guitar, Godin, a little acoustic guitar, and Thomas has had it for the last 10-15 years. And my mom went to Scotland and brought it back, and today she had a friend, call her Jay. She came over and delivered the guitar to me, so we have a new guitar that was my brother Thomas's guitar. And there are actually about 3 other guitars that belong to my father and my brother Tom. They belong to me and my dad, and then Tom took them. But Tom passed away, and I think a few people kind of took them. Like 5-finger discount. Isn't that amazing when someone passes away, your instruments go missing? So that guitar at least was held on, and we're going to play it for the first time tonight in honor of Tom. So I can't really see the sound check, right? I can't see the sound check. I can't see the... Larry, turn off the frickin' music, man. Let's hear it for Larry, the producer. So we've got booze. I've got a huge surprise to tell you tonight, everybody. I'm not wearing any underwear. That's right. I'm going to play the theme song now, and then that way I can get the chat board up so I can see what the heck is going on. Welcome to the Bass Guy Show, one of the first live streaming shows ever on the planet Earth. And welcome to everybody. I'm getting more into my other thing on the other place that you can wink, wink, nudge, nudge, go over to. We're live every Friday at this time in your area, so get a post-it note and write it down that this show is live now. bassguyshow.com for anything that I'm talking about. And if you like the show and you'd like to help the show, we've received 0 tips this year from YouTube viewers. And there's been 48,000 in total. So you can join the Patreon for $5 American a month, and I'm making videos every second day. Sometimes they're half an hour, 10 minutes, whatever. Working 18 hours a day to live in a ridiculous world together. Or you can go to bassguyshow.com and look for the yellow tip button, and your love is always appreciated. Also, you can like, comment, share, and all that boring YouTube stuff. It's free, and it really helps the show. If you become a Patreon member, you can pause this later on the replay and you get all of this stuff. You get a whole bunch of crap. It's actually good crap. And on that note, all of my music is free. All of my video is free. Everything is free. bassguyshow.com. Music is free. You get the Bass Guy Show membership card and it'll let you into any venue in the world. Today's show is brought to you by Enlightenment Industries, and the vertical people didn't see any of that, so I'm going to do that really, really quickly for you. So, today is February the 13th. Sorry, it is February the 20th. That's wrong. Larry, you jerk. See, I'm doing 2 shows at once here. Please subscribe, like, comment, and share. Welcome to everybody to the show. The show is live every single Friday at 9:30 p.m. And if you want to tip, you can go to bassguyshow.com and click on the yellow button. I always like to explain the show to everybody, to the new viewers, the viewers from the past, and the viewers in the future who might be watching this on replay. All of my albums are free. I've got about 3,000 pieces of content, and you can check that out. And today's show is brought to you by Enlightenment Industries. Okay, thank you. And we're also going to calm the hell down and just chill out. We have a new camera, ladies and gentlemen. Not a new camera, but a new camera angle, because the wire was glitching. I bought a wire for $50 and it broke. So I got another wire for $25. It's a long story. Yeah, baby. And there's the new camera angle seen for the first time. So we're also going to calm the F down. I'm just going to talk and relax and have fun. So like I said, let me get the chat up. I like to explain the show. And even though this is episode 1632, I like to explain everything to everybody. bassguyshow.com. We'll be back right after this brand new introduction with drone footage by Sky of the Universe. Check out Sky of the Universe on YouTube.
All right, Larry, let's power up the toasters. Power up the toasters.
It's live right here on the internet from beautiful Montreal, Canada. Prepare your innards for music, comedy, live guests, gimmicks, and more. Buckle up and get ready for a Shaka Springboard Blast Bag.
Okay, I can see the chat. It's a miracle. Frankie MacDonald will be here in 1 hour. 1 hour, Frankie MacDonald with the weather in Sydney, Nova Scotia. Hello, Aladdin. Hello, Sky of the Universe. Hello, One Room Shed. Right on. Hello, Gary Bowes. Out of phase. Out of phase, Gary Bowes. Out of phase, Gary Bowes. Gary, I'm out of phase. I'm in your left speaker. I'm in your right speaker. You just don't know what speaker I'm in, Gary Bowes. Welcome, everybody. Happy Friday. Hello, everybody, and welcome to a Bass Guy Show. Happy Friday night. Don't you hate it when you try to put your Coke bottle in the fridge and that little funny thing underneath the Coke bottle doesn't fit in the ridges on the shelf? It wobbles. I bought a new vacuum cleaner today. It really sucks. My life. It's not funny. So welcome to the shoe, everybody. It's working. I can see the chat. Let me prove it. I'll stick around for horizontal stream for a bit, says Sky of the Universe. We have Aladdin here, who is watching horizontally or vertically. So hello to Aladdin. Aladdin Abu Hantash 4029. And hello to One Room Shed, who said, "What's up, bass guy?" So yeah, this is... I keep saying this month because I try to flex the good things about the show to make the show work, but the show has really struggled. We did really well when I started, and I started in 2012 with a radio podcast show, and then in 2013 we moved to Concert Window. So I've been live streaming for 13 years, almost 14 years, before anybody really was doing it. Definitely, like probably 100%. I can't say that, but one of the first music shows in the world, let alone Canada or Montreal or America. I'm sure other people were doing it, but I haven't seen anything, and now everyone's doing it, and it's all about popularity and views and becoming famous and stuff. As soon as I play music, the room empties. If I do silly, dumb things and talk and clickbait, then people watch. As soon as I do like what I like, playing jazz, tumbleweed. So I try to find that balance. And talking about balance later, I see yourself seeing us seeing you. Thank you, Pat. I got to get better at reading the chat. I've never really been able to see the chat, and now I can. And yeah, it's just been weird because sometimes it just like 7 or 8 months goes by and just zero support, and it's really weird. Whether it's like people tipping or commenting, it goes dead. It's almost like the better the show gets, the worse people like it, because I know nowadays people just want your face right in front of the camera, preferably sitting in front of your bed or on the toilet, and just talk, "Hey guys, how's it going?" So I think I get punished for like having a production level thing. So if you edit a video, you can put your voice and you can put a picture and sound effects in the back, but I'm doing that live in one take and then playing the music and having Frankie MacDonald on and making it interactive. And we have the drone landing right now. There's the drone. Pat's on location. If I were to open my window, I used to have a window cam, but I don't like showing my location like all the time. We have another problem too, and that is that YouTube is acting funny this week. I don't know if anyone else noticed. The video I'm trying to play, when I show a lot of videos, I'm showing them live from YouTube. So they've not been playing. So in case that doesn't work, someone point that out to me. And I've got a video of, let me just stop this here, of some photographs I took. There's a cardinal I took in front of my house, my one bedroom apartment, 3.5, tiny apartment I live in. And spring will sprang and sprung. Spring is coming. And I think we'll start the show off now with getting out the new guitar. And I'll stop with all the fancy camera work. We'll just stay in one place and we'll calm down. Or maybe what I like to do is, ever since I got my spinal damage, I have stopped music. I got older and I have spinal damage. I used to be a teacher and travel the world a lot, gigging. And we need to relax. So I think we're going to go to the cabin. This is the first time we've done this in a long time, but we're just going to go to the cabin and relax together, but we'll bring the technology with us. It was always one of my dreams. How's it going, eh? Hello, let's hear it for Martino Senti. I remember you. You've been here for a long time. Thank you and welcome, Martino. So yeah, please like, subscribe, sign in, say hello. I love it when people use their real name and face and say hello, but apparently that's like not a thing anymore. I don't know. The world has changed. So we're just going to relax into it a little bit. Calm down. Chop some wood. Maybe take that wood. And someone would, yeah, baby, remind me that after I speak to Frankie, the Zoom call completely changes my internal Microsoft sound card, and I got to go in and put the volume up. I just realized that now. I have a note on my table here telling me to do it after the Frankie call to fix my audio level. And yeah, so that's what it looks like right now outside. It's extremely snowy outside. And this is Bass Guy City, which we used to, I still have it in another room. We used to people used to call in and I would film the phone. And you should watch the old episodes. There's a playlist. I've made by the way, I am not explaining myself properly. I'll just say the P word once. I don't want to say the P word and get in trouble. But I've made a Patreon. My Patreon, Pat will tell you, I've been working like crazy doing Patreon, like new videos and updates and green screen. I got upset and I'm like, instead of getting angry, I'm just going to work like a mofo. And I've been working extra hard. So if you join my Patreon, there's like 20 or 30 new videos a month, like just all the time, like too many. And you don't have to watch them. You don't have to do anything. But if you do, because the CDs are free, the albums are free, everything's free. And I'm saying all this because it's just been zero for so long that I shouldn't even be doing this right now. Because why the hell should I? This is like show number 9. I've done 20 hours this year streaming for free, completely for free. And so if you join the Patreon for $5 American a month, you never have to think about it, and that's your way of supporting or tipping. We have no food store in my town, so now I have to take the train, and when I take the train, I make a video, and I'll talk as much as I want today. Hello to Sion Afera, Florida. I love these simple, easy to read names. Hello to Sion. Oh yeah, Sayonara. Sorry, it's hard for me because I'm slow and I'm tired all the time. I all year, the last couple of years, I've been waking up every day about 4. Today I woke up at 3:45 a.m. So by the time I get to my show, hello Sayonara, welcome. Hello to Octopus. Good job, Jack. Thank you very much. Thank you, Martino and One Room Shed. Good to see you. So we have no food store, and I'm sure you've seen on my videos, I'm working like hell on my Patreon. But then I thought, screw it, I need to triple down. So I made a whole bunch of new YouTube stuff as well, and I made a new welcome video explains where I am and what I'm doing. And with the support of Frankie MacDonald and a few good people, we have 5 Patreons. So thank you to those 5 people. It is 1 minute to 10 o'clock. We've got -6, February the 20th. Episode 1632 of a Bass Guy Show. And on Patreon, I do live private streams once or twice a month. And I do a whole bunch of... I did a really personal video today, one of the most personal videos I've ever done. I said, screw it, and I shared one of the most personal things in my life. I'm not afraid anymore. And I get a very dry mouth from my pain medication for my back pain. I got to take back pain medication. Same medication, 15 years, I'm fine. They put in a new brain, but it didn't work very well. So I'm drinking all the time cranberry. Well, tonight is grapefruit juice with soda water because I'm trying not to drink sugar as well. So we're going to start some music now. And part of the reason I talk is because nowadays with AI, there's a transcript on YouTube, and I can copy and paste that transcript and make a summary and put it into the tags, and it's a whole thing about a guy and the dog. What? I'm doing my frickin' show, man. Can you guys wait? There's someone knocking at my frickin' window. It's so rude. Oh, unbelievable. Can you guys hear it there on the vertical? No? Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's someone knocking. 1 second, there's someone at my window. Oh, man. Keep doing something at the window here. So that's that trick is from Benny Hill, in case anyone's wondering. That was a Benny Hill trick. I never told anyone that before, but instead of just doing it horizontally, I got to do it vertically. Like I'm doing 2 streams right now. There's one for your mobile and one for the TV. And I've got to click like 8 buttons to do that trick now. It's a bit annoying. So let me turn off the knock. And anyways, there's a problem with the vertical. I'm still working on the vertical, and I just put these new graphics in today, where we have the cabin, so we can just relax by the fire, chop some wood, hang out with Mr. Nuts, because there's a snowstorm here. And here's the cafe and the bird feeder, Casey's Cafe. We're quite close to Chernobyl, actually. If that's what that actually is. I never told anyone that either. That's a real cafe in Chernobyl. This is basically what a bass guy show is. It's a train wreck. And there's the back door and the back alleyway there. You can come if you don't. I used to say that if you can't afford 75 cents to tip a bass guy show, or $75, wink wink, you can come through the back door for free. There's a place for you too. You can sit on the floor and watch, or just chill out in the cabin. So yeah, I've been talking way too long, but screw it. There you go. I like to welcome everybody. So what have we got here? We've got nice damn suburb pilot. What? Rude. Sorry, I'm reading that wrong. Sayonara says rude damn suburb. That's like a tongue twister. She sells seashells by the seashore. Sayonara, Florida. Rude damn suburb pilot. Talk is good. Nice tune. Let's just pretend I played music and it was really good. That song was called You Just Heard That in Your Imagination. Does this guy actually play? And the funny thing is whenever I talk, people would say, shut up and play the guitar, man. And then when I play the guitar, people would say, stop playing the guitar and talk, man. Okay, so I got my brother's guitar today from Scotland. It's pretty emotional, and it's literally hasn't been cleaned or anything, so it's the same guitar strings. And he, man, just so you understand from my side, I don't know if you ever use Photoshop or a music program or a video editing program. I have about 4,000 buttons and screens and layers to look at. So it's almost impossible what I'm doing, but there. I was looking for that camera. Jacob Jeggings 5810 says it's been too long since I checked out a bass guy show. Hello, Jacob. Martina Otupas. Play Jamie's bass. Hello. I love this. I do kind of recognize your name. Autopass R5J, which is a weird name with like no photo. Oh, I know who you are. Okay, there's a wizard here. You want me to play Jamie's bass? I can do that. We've got a request. I'm going to do it. I'm going to play Jamie's bass, and then I've got Tom's guitar, and you'll like this, Autopass. The guitar that came from Scotland today is actually made in Quebec, and it's a Godin. It's a cedar, just like the train station I go to. It's a cedar Godin. I've never had a Godin guitar before. I was a huge fan of Uzeb, which you can see my Uzeb albums on the wall. And by the way, I've been working like hell. Today we put up a new camera. We did rewiring. And like sometimes you just like fix one adjustment on a thing and it takes like 12 hours. I've just been like by the time the show comes, I need like a year holiday. I'm gonna play Jamie's bass for a request here. So this is the guitars that I've had. When people see my show, they think, oh, you got so much equipment and blah, blah, blah. So first of all the lights and everything I've been collecting for 14 years. I used to walk over the bridge and buy lights and order them online and stuff. That's a brand new live sign right there. That was $70. That's everything I make. I put back into the show. So, and I made $32 last month. So, and $31.85 on January. So this bass I got in 1989. All the stuff I've collected, and that's all I have. I don't even have any. Look, I don't even have furniture. I sleep on the floor, literally. This bass is from Japan from 1982, and the octaves are broken, but it still works. And I filed the frets, I crowned the frets, I fixed the intonation, I ordered bolts for the tuning pegs. I put in every guitar last year. I put 100 hours in every guitar, and this one I have to go down and turn up the volume twice as much. So 1 second. Hello and welcome to Jeeve. Welcome, Jeeve, buddy. Hope you're well, man. Oklahoma. We got Oklahoma in the room. We got Octopus and Sky of the Universe from Montreal. Let me know what city or country you're in. Just jamming around. Someone asked me to play this bass. Jeeve loves my father's bass. See how personal this show is? That was my brother Jamie. All the basses I'm playing are from my brothers and my father, who are all passed away. All of them. I lost 3 brothers. Can you imagine 3 brothers and a father? So there's Jamie's bass. Let's play my dad Bill Casey's bass. He used to play the penny whistle. Jeeve, he also played the steel dobro. He played the guitar. He opened up for the Kinks. He knew the Average White Band. Jeeve, who's in the room, was friends with Larry Wellborn, the bass player from Buddy Holly and the Crickets. Like, we know people here. See, there's the YouTube that's not working, so I'm going to put up my own photos. My feet are missing all the pedals. I'm in a bad angle. Flying to the races, I'll take you there. Flying to the races, I'll take you there. So there you go. I'm totally fooling around today, just having fun.
Hello, a bass guy. I am your new AI imaginary pretend helper. I can do a better job than Larry, the imaginary producer. Well, anyone could really. Would you like me to make you some toast or document and file your rubber band collection? Alexa is a big jerk head, don't trust her. Do I have feelings too? Sorry to interrupt the show.
Growing up in Canada, I spent countless weekends visiting family in Quebec, especially around Montreal. Back in the 90s, poutine was a beloved local treasure, found at roadside diners and casse-croûtes long before it gained international fame. Sure, the UK has their cheesy chips and gravy, but authentic Canadian poutine is in a class of its own. Growing up in Canada, I spent countless weekends visiting family in Quebec, especially around Montreal. Back in the 90s, poutine was a beloved local treasure, found at roadside diners and casse-croûtes long before it gained international fame. Sure, the UK has their cheesy chips and gravy, but authentic Canadian poutine is in a class of its own.
On the post EQ so the cymbals can breathe again. Finally, collapse the parallel bus back to the mono, check for the phase coherence, try the signal, and if it feels glued but not suffocated, we'll commit it. Otherwise, bypass the saturation and recalibrate the VU to -18 and run the whole chain once more from the top, you fuck. On the post EQ so the cymbals can breathe again. Finally, collapse the parallel bus back to the...
So that was Larry. So there's no pickup in this guitar, but this is the guitar, and I've just got a microphone down here, an old school mic, so it doesn't pick up very well, but we'll get a gist of it. So this is the brand new guitar, brand new. This is a 15, 20-year-old guitar. It's a Godin from Quebec, amazing brand, incredible guitars. Uzeb were some of the first to use them, and this is a cedar, deep cedar ash or something like that, I don't know, and it's called Art Luthier. It's a member of the family of Godin, made in Ontario, I think, and Quebec, and this is Thomas's old guitar, and I made a video about this, a very personal video today, very quickly on Patreon, and I'm going to play now the guitar. Type 1 if you can hear the guitar. So thanks for watching my little show. Anything that can go wrong will go wrong. I'm just a guy, I'm playing bass. Check out my website. I document everything. And I do it all for free, and I make almost zero money. I pay to perform for strangers. But there are a few people who have helped, like Loop Wizard really helped. A lifelong friend, buddy, love you. Sorry, life is so fucked up. And to the 5 people that help on Patreon. And to other people like Miami Christine and Van Goat, and you know who you are. If you helped, I'm not talking to you. But it's weird that you get 20, 30,000 views and okay, so it's not mic'd up, but you can hear it. This is a song I wrote. I wrote it and recorded it in about 2 days. It's the first thing I did when I found out my brother Thomas died. My younger baby brother Tom is only 44 years old. And it wasn't what people thought. Tom did nothing. Tom didn't drink. This is the thing that Larry doesn't know. Tom didn't drink or do drugs. Maybe in the end, but I didn't even go to his funeral. It was too much for me. Everything's been too much. I had my 2 years of freaking out, going fucking crazy, and I've calmed down now and I'm on the up. And today a beautiful woman came and delivered this guitar to me, so thank you very much. I love you very much. She hugged me twice and looked into my eyes, and my mom gave me this guitar. This is my brother Tom's guitar. Fuck everything. You can stick your Teslas up your ass and your bank accounts and your big fucking houses and everything. I got my wee brother's guitar. Thomas did nothing but work and give and provide and be good. And no matter what he did, it was never enough. And there's an unspoken thing about men and men's health these days, that no matter what you do, it's never enough. And we'll talk about that later on, but it's all attached to other people's narcissism. I wrote a rap song about it. I know there's lots of reverb on my voice, but narcissism, nepotism, and predators killed my brother Tom. This is for you, Tom, on your guitar. This is the first song I'm playing ever on this guitar, pretty much. Love you, Tom. That's for you. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Now for something completely different. I've got my tape player hooked up to the studio, and I've got a super old tape player if I can find. There's so many buttons, it's crazy. I'll get the hang of it. That's why I went mental when my apartment got flooded. It took me 10 years to build this, and then see, that's live. My live fingers. I'm not AI. I tell you, I'm not. I'm real. We're gonna have Frankie MacDonald in about 5 minutes. It took me 10 years to build my studio, and it got flooded. I'm still rebuilding it. 2 years later, I'm still rebuilding from the flood. So, with these 4 minutes that we have left, I'd like to go to the pedal cam, if I can do this yet, and I'm going to show you the cassette player, and I'm going to press play. And this is a random tape out of the, this is a rehearsal. I've got tape cassettes, right? I collect tape cassettes, and it's so hard to get the right camera when I'm doing this. It's difficult. I got tape cassettes, and behind there is a box, and in the box it got flooded, but we salvaged everything. And inside there I have tapes from 60 to 50 to 40 years old, and other tapes of things and whatever. So here is, I think, 2002, and I was in a band called the Jazz Collective with drummer Rick Chandler. He worked with Tricky and Massive Attack, and he got bands on Top of the Pops. He's a good drummer. He did drum and bass, and Jerry, who ended up teaching, being the headmaster, the principal at the main teacher, the professor at Glasgow Musical University. We had a band called the Jazz Collective. We played at the Brel. So here's us in 2002 jamming, recorded on a ghetto blaster. Frankie in 3 minutes. I literally just sent the email to Frankie and some other people for the Zoom. So this is me jamming in 2002 in Glasgow, Scotland. It's amazing. People underestimate. This is recorded like on an old ghetto blaster on a cassette tape from 25 years ago, and it sounds great. It's not mastered or anything. It's just raw. Yeah, baby. A Bass Guy show, listening to a cassette tape from 2002 in Glasgow, Scotland, before we have Frankie MacDonald live. I'm having fun today. It's a relaxed, who gives a shit show, and it's going well. Welcome to the shit show. I love you guys. We have Frankie MacDonald coming up. You can ask him your questions live, so please log in, share this. I have no social media, so please share this out there. And if you care and you give a shit, reach deep into those pockets and you know, maybe tip the bass guy show $437, or maybe $4.37, or nothing. It doesn't matter. Because musicians get paid in unicorn farts and handshakes. And I haven't heard this tape in whatever, 25 years, 20 years. I haven't heard it in 21 years. And some of the tapes are hilarious. I have tapes of us partying in Canada and Poland and Scotland. The crazy, like, we used to make you know, this whole podcast thing and like shows and everything. We did this in like the 80s. Like anyway. Who cares, right? Okay, so now I'm going to flip the tape. Okay, I'm flipping the tape. Okay, I flipped the tape and there's nothing on the other side. So I'll take that as a sign. Oh, there is. No, there's not. Okay, I'm going to hook up with Frankie now.
Pornlexia.
Oh, yeah.
If you suffer from pornlexia, there is hope. The Pornlexia Association of Florida is here for you. We want you to know that you are not alone. You don't have to live with the shame and embarrassment anymore. Here at FAP, we teach you the skills you need to keep pornlexia from dictating your life. For more information, please visit the Pornlexia Association of Florida website today and see what FAP can do for you. That address is www.fap.org/info.
Hey guys, want to learn jazz? But are you secretly too lazy? Have you tried to learn jazz before, but the instructor was too soft or too chill? Then you need Sergeant Grindstone's Jazz Bootcamp. Yes, Sergeant Grindstone's Jazz Bootcamp and his patent-pending ass-kicking jazz learning techniques will punch you right in your jazz gullet. People have paid millions for these patent-pending techniques, but they can be yours today for a limited time only for the low price of $99.99 per technique. And don't worry, folks, our money-back guarantee states that if you complete all 1 million techniques and you're still not a jazz master, we will happily return your payment minus shipping and handling. Shipping and handling is $99 per technique.
Are you having trouble?
Okay, so we're waiting for Frankie MacDonald. The call is open. We're a couple of minutes early, but that's okay. We were just listening to a cassette tape from 2002 or something like that in Glasgow, Scotland, with Jerry Rossi on piano and Rick Chandler, and you can find those albums on my Bandcamp, which is on bassguyshow.com, or any of the links around. You look around, all my albums are free, and that was a band called the Jazz Collective, and I think there's 4 albums worth there that you can hear for free. So while we wait, I'll just show you kind of what it looks like right now outside. We're in St. Anne de Bellevue in Montreal, Canada, in the West Island, in the Nepotism Island. And, well, I've traveled the world, and I realized that most places in the world ain't look like this. They don't look like this. Most places in the world are struggling, you know, the majority of places and people in the world. We're extremely wealthy over here. Not me, but Pennsylvania. So welcome to Zach27. Welcome to Zach27. Welcome to Totally King, who's saying nice. Welcome to Bass Guy. Oh, that's me. Sorry. I came in the back door. Yeah, baby. Jeeve, that's disgusting. I got that, Jeeve. Usually I don't get things because I'm slow. I'm not actually slow. It's because I'm... You know, Jeeve, when you have your floor pedals and there's 20 million buttons, that's why I'm slow, because I'm actually focusing on other stuff. But I bet Jack's gonna go pee now, right, Jeeve? I am. I do pee quite often. I'm European, but I do pee. I drink a lot of water. I wake up at 3. I drink about 5 pints of water constantly all day. And I just walk around all the time completely, to be honest, I think it's from losing so many brothers. I walk around perplexed all the time. Like, life is just like, is this real? Like, you think this is real? And like, oh, I'm going to go do this and then I'm going to go to school and get a job. Meanwhile, we're in space. I know we all know this. We all ignore it, but this is insane. This is like, this should be like, today at news at 6 o'clock, everyone's freaking out about existing. Pat, how's it going? Frankie, how's it going?
I'm doing great so far. I have made it, the Bass Guy Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only, Frankie MacDonald. And we also have Sky of the Universe here.
Hey, what's up, guys? Can you hear me?
I'm doing great so far.
Wow, this is a rock and roll world-class thing we got going here. Pat, man, good to see you, buddy.
Good to see you, man. We're winding up a
game.
Pat, could you put your camera sideways like the old days?
Yeah, sure. How's this?
It's sideways, but still vertically.
Oh, hang on. I know how to fix this.
Okay, so you fixed that on your Samsung 28 million. What are we up to now? 37? Samsung 30. There you go. Awesome.
Better.
So we have Sky of the Universe. He's the guy who does the drone videos. And Frankie, tell us what's going on.
Things are great so far. Dave Smith, Jen Smith's doing great so far. And guess what? Things are going really great so far.
Amazing. What's the weather like in your area right now, Frankie?
Hold on tight right now. Last time Sydney, Nova Scotia had a lot of rain. That was January 15th, 2026. Next time Sydney, Nova Scotia is going to get a lot of rain after a snowstorm is February the 23rd, 24th, 2026. Snow changes over the rain in Sydney, Nova Scotia. It's going to be the first time a lot of rain for the first time since January the 15th.
We have Corey Beaulieu in Winnipeg saying hello. Can you say hi to Corey, guys?
Hi, Corey, guys. I'm doing great.
And
hey, what's up, Corey?
We got Gary Bowes, out of phase guy. Gary, wow, look at this. Sky of the Universe is live on a Montreal bus. This is incredible state-of-the-art technology never seen before. Hey, Frankie, are you AI or real?
I'm real. And here's me wiggling my fingers.
I'm real too.
This is amazing. We got AI Frankie and Pat on a bus. I couldn't ask for anything better. I love you guys.
I love you too, Jack. Great show so far, man. And seeing your brother's guitar, really an emotional moment.
Hey, I didn't even expect it, Pat. It just came like it just arrived like out of
here's
the
downtown.
ethereal.
Here's Townsend Street in Sydney.
Okay, we have Frankie MacDonald showing us in slow motion. Sydney, Nova Scotia. The snow is still there. It's very cold in Canada. Hey, Frankie, we have a massive, gigantic snowstorm going on right now, don't we, Pat?
Yeah, that's right. Calmed down a little bit, but it's still coming down quite a bit here.
So we can see that we're looking at Montreal from a bus, driving live, and Frankie MacDonald, world famous. He's got like 18 million views, whatever. And this is all happening here live on the Bass Guy Show. We have over 2.5 viewers. Aladdin says hello to you, and so does Mr. MacDonald. Your father is here, Frankie.
Hi to my dad. I'm doing great so far. Things are going great so far.
Hey, Aladdin. Hi, Frankie. How's it going, buddy?
Pat, isn't this amazing? Pat, can you contain my excitement for me and explain to the audience what's going on here in full?
And my dad just ordered a piano.
Oh, wow, a piano, like an actual piano.
It's like an expensive Yamaha piano.
Amazing. So he can work on his recordings, which you can find at Mystic Mist on Bandcamp.
He got to learn how to play the piano first so he can make his own sounds on piano as well.
So we have the world, like actually world famous. Like you have no idea how famous Frankie is. And Frankie's father is here. And Frankie's father makes music like I do on Bandcamp, and his username is Mystic Mist on Bandcamp.
On the SoundCloud.
On SoundCloud. Sorry, Mystic Mist on SoundCloud. And we have Pat. Pat, what do you do?
Well, basically my channel is about I guess you could say random things. It's a universe of different things: transit rides, walking through nature. You name it, it's there.
Do you think there might be like a bus fight or like a bus song or something like that, or probably not, eh?
Well, I know one good bus song, the 212.
Hey, you still have the string there. You press the string and it goes ding ding like the old days.
Yeah, that's right. It's still here.
Amazing. It's like a guitar string.
Yeah, hey, look at this. Ding, 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 ding. Oh, whoops, I rang the bell.
So Mr. MacDonald says, hi, Frankie. Hello, Jack. Your father says hello to you, Frankie.
Hi to my dad. I'm doing great so far. He's making a lot of music so far.
Gary says that this winter has been brutal. How's your winter going, Frankie and Pat?
That means January wasn't enough snow. Lots of snow in February.
Pat, what's the current situation on the bus right now?
Well, when I was playing with the string, it set the bell off, so you guys are going to have to stop if we continue. But it's a smooth ride. Still snowing out. We're going to be getting off at the metro in about 5 minutes.
Frankie, can you see Pat on the bus?
Yes, I can see.
So we can all see each other. Pat, I think this is one of the most incredible Bass Guy Show episodes ever, thanks to you guys.
A lot of snow going on in Montreal right now. Then it got colder fighting back in Montreal and things like this. Just imagine somebody turned to host in a nightclub. What does that mean?
What happens next, Pat? The guy goes home and there's a
just show
bouncer
up
at the
with
door.
the thing.
What happens, Pat?
Then they'll say, do you have an ID?
The guy says, yeah, here's my ID. And then he asks the guy, is this house or dance club? And I think, what does he say? He's like, no, I don't have a license for a dance club. And then he gets under arrest, right?
Yeah.
Amazing, Pat. This is. I'm still flabbergasted. What is it? My flabbers have been gasted.
That means when the guy comes home with a barrel, say, there's a bouncer at the door.
Goes, but I live here. And he goes, okay, but your father lost the plot and he took the family credit card and he went to the Reno Depot and he bought a disco ball and he turned your house into a nightclub. And then in the morning, the wife says to the son, your father and I are getting
divorced.
Amazing jokes, Frankie. Frankie's World Tour. Are you going to buy tickets, Pat?
Absolutely, man. I'm ready.
Just imagine that if somebody started to host in a nightclub, then the police will show up and say, turn around.
You're under arrest. Put your hands behind your back.
How's it going to visit his dad?
Yeah, on the last Sunday at noon for only 1 minute. And then what does the guard say?
Time's up.
Hey, it's the Couche-Tard, guys.
No way. Look at that. A live Couche-Tard. Ladies and gentlemen, this is
We just passed
amazing.
it.
This is incredible. Look, we got Christmas lights. We're looking at beautiful
We got everything.
Snowy downtown Montreal. Look
Somebody
at that.
might be going on strike in March.
Who's going on strike, Frankie? This is incredible. We have Aladdin saying, I can see Pat on a bus. He can see the Couche-Tard. Electronic 76 key. What's that electronic? Oh, 76 keys on your new piano. That's amazing. You got a lot of octaves there, sir.
That's a big piano, right?
Is Frankie a singer? Asks Corey.
I sing karaoke on Saturday night.
Are you at the Black Diamond right now?
It's last time in Sydney, Nova Scotia.
Did you sing the first song tonight, Frankie?
I was saying that on Wednesday at the Steel City, we didn't start the fire in Peaches.
So we got Frankie at the Black Diamond in Sydney, Nova Scotia. I'm in Montreal, Canada, in the West Island. And Pat, can we see you on the bus?
Yeah, I'll put the camera back here on me.
If anyone's watching this, please share this right now because this is like, I think this is amazing. This is like we could be on the moon right now, and we got Pat on the bus and Montreal. And share this, everybody, on your social media. Where are you going, Pat?
Going to Laurier Metro Station.
Just for fun and to document your YouTube channel.
Yeah, that's right. Just to document and get out the house, enjoy nature, enjoy the outdoors.
It's really beautiful, Montreal, eh? We have like steps, like a lot of cities don't have that. We have lots of steps that go to even second floors and stuff, right?
Yeah, that's good. I mean, good for exercise, good for stretching.
Beautiful. Oh, okay, let's go over to Frankie. Let's see your fans, Frankie.
My fans are doing great so far.
And you're at the Black Diamond. And
My fans are doing great. These are my fans.
hey, how's it going? We're live in
I'm doing great so far.
We're in Montreal. We're live.
Oh my god.
Nice to meet you. What's your name?
Nice to meet I'm Marianne.
I'm Jack.
From the homeless
Nice to meet
shelter.
you, Marianne. Pleasure.
Oh, nice to meet you too. Nice to meet you too, Frankie.
I'm doing great so far.
Wow, isn't it amazing to meet Frankie MacDonald?
It really is.
Yeah.
And we also have our friend Pat, who's on a bus in Montreal live.
Yeah, just got off the bus here. I'm about to go into the metro system. So hello to the East Coast, beautiful Nova Scotia.
I have a feeling that this internet thing is going to really catch on one day.
Yeah, I think so too. I think they're onto something.
Somebody in Wisconsin wish me.
Who's with you, Frankie?
Someone in Wisconsin.
Oh, amazing. You have a fan in Wisconsin with you. I think that's where Pat Metheny was, and he was from, and he was live the other day. Can you say hello to Jeeve, everybody?
Hi, Jeeve. I'm doing great so far.
What's up, Chief? How them chickens doing?
That means the gold medal game is Sunday, February the 22nd, the last event before the closing ceremony.
We have Aladdin saying, can you ask Patrick if he can meet me at Angrion State Metro Station?
Yeah,
That's
sure,
Monica.
Aladdin. Next time you're in town.
And basically, you got Monica too.
Okay, let's go down into the depths of the layers of our mind of the Bass Guy Show. We're going to go deep into the Carl Jung and Freudian slips of our imaginations. Pat, where are we? Take us underground.
We're about to use the Bass Guy membership card, and it's accepted. We can go into the metro now.
This is amazing. Bass Guy, he just used the Bass Guy Show membership card, and we're going down. How come there's internet in the ground? Is this like a future thing?
Yeah, they actually installed this in the last decade or so.
This is incredible. We're talking to Frankie at the bar. There's people on the street talking to him. Pat, say something so we can see your cam again.
I gotta run back there.
Yeah, so again, we're going into Laurier Metro Station.
Be prepared for the next talk here.
Can you see everything, Frankie?
Here.
I can see everything.
Oh, I can choose
Here's
cameras,
Laurier.
can I? Can I
Here's
choose
Laurier
cameras?
Metro
No, I
Station.
can't. Pin, make host, put in waiting room. I can put you in the waiting room? That's the bad corner. So
And there's the
basically,
train tracks, guys.
the metros have like Wi-Fi all the way through the tunnels nowadays, right?
Yeah, but the signal's not the greatest, so if it cuts off, I apologize in advance there. And Larry's on it.
I didn't know that. I talked to someone from New York the other day, and they saw Montreal Metro, and they were like, wow, it's so big and clean.
Yeah, it's mostly clean. It depends what stations you're at, but in general, it's pretty well maintained.
Amazing. So you're going to get on the metro, and does it work inside the metro car as well?
Usually, it depends where you are, but we may be able to go for a little metro ride here on the Bass Guy Show.
So since we're down in the recesses of our mind, the layers of the onion inside our subconsciousness, I'm going to let go of my ego and dive deep into my shadow, and I'm going to remove myself from the conversation and leave the Bass Guy Show completely up to Frankie and Pat.
Yeah, go rest, go stretch the back, Jack. You deserve it, buddy. We'll take over from here. So, yeah, Frankie, how's it going in beautiful Sydney, Nova Scotia?
Things are great so far in Sydney, Nova Scotia, Canada.
What's the weather tonight?
Cold outside, but clear skies around my area right now. Had a little flurry earlier in my hometown.
Yeah, we had a bit of light snow too. Now it's, well, when I got into the metro, it was calmed down. So spring's almost here, right? When's the first day of spring, Frankie? I forgot.
March 20th.
March 20th. It's coming.
First day of meteorological spring is March the 1st.
What do you think the weather's going to be like this spring?
Cold air, warm air, fighting each other up in Siberia like Yakutsk, Norlisk, Forest, Kuta, Cheetah, Irkutsk, Krasnoyarsk, Magadan. It's going to gradually warm up in March and April.
Pat, could you read the questions on the? Well, there's two chat boards, so I'll do that once in a while. We have Totally King saying, Frankie, have you ever been to a desert? I have a friend in Arizona.
I never been to Arizona, period.
Frankie says, Rosebud. Hello, Rosebud. So good to see you. I remember you. Frankie, it's 60 degrees F here yesterday, and now it's in the 49s, and we have flurries today. My friend saw a bee yesterday. Will we have more snow in WI, Wisconsin? We have John here. Is there going to be more snow in Wisconsin, is asking Rosebud.
Give me more snow in Wisconsin, including Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Madison, Wisconsin.
Get it in
Hey,
there,
John,
Frankie,
how's it
says
going?
Corey. And we have John. Welcome, John. Okay, I'll leave it back to you, Pat.
All right, good to see John and Vladden and the whole group. Yeah, I can see the chat board. Then set number 9.
This is amazing. This is amazing, Pat. I love what you're doing. And Frankie, it's absolutely awesome.
The internet, eh? Amazing. It's a blessing and a curse, though, right? As positives and negatives.
And what people don't realize, that everything you're seeing right now is done live in one take. People don't realize that, Pat.
Yeah, that's right. This isn't a movie sermon unless it's live. Unless you're watching in the future. So, Frankie, what's your plans for the summer? Anything special?
The Ribfest is coming up for July 10th, July 11th, and July 12th.
Yeah, I think we have a rib fest here too. I never been to it. I should try it this year.
And
Maybe I should even.
And Ed Bassmaster, the comedian, he might be returning to Sydney in September.
Oh wow, that would be great. So ribs, the comedy. You know, I think it would be a good time for me to come and check out Sydney. I should visit.
Station Sherbrooke.
So yeah, you guys don't have the metro system in Sydney, right?
This is amazing. I'm in my house. I'm in my apartment. I hear Station Chagrin or whatever it was.
You have your ticket, Jack.
I got my Base Guy membership card with me.
Hey, that's your pass to everywhere.
Hey, I want to thank you. The last thing, people think this is a show and everything happens. The last thing I got off my wish list was about 6 months ago. And I'd like to thank Pat for that. And this is a lion. Pat ordered me a lion on Amazon. So thank you very much.
The beautiful golden lion.
It's a golden lion, like Tony Montana, you know?
And the pot lamps there, Slovakian.
It's beautiful. This gives me so much strength and power and confidence. Thank you for that, Pat. And
yeah, thank you, Jack, for all you do, man. I love your show. And I think it's coming up to almost 10 years now that I've been. Just under 10 years.
What, the Bass Guy show?
Oh no, me knowing you personally. I think it was the 2017 Pulse.
Oh wow, it feels like 4 years or something, but we've known each other a decade now, right?
Isn't that incredible?
So the next step is for Sky of the Universe to go meet Frankie in person.
Yeah, that's the next big.
And it will happen, Frankie, because Pat loves to travel. As you can see, that's all Pat does, is he travels and he films it and he goes places only for the sake of filming it. And his videos are incredible. He has your dumpster fire truck video. How many views does that have, Pat?
Oh yeah, that one has around 1 million now. That was just good timing.
1 million
Just
views.
imagine the doctor picked up the guy throwing the garbage at the hospital.
And Frankie, what are your combined views on TikTok and YouTube?
Doctor said, that's it, in the garbage now.
Get in the garbage. Hey, Pat, why did the doctor throw the guy in the garbage?
He's just too busy.
Yeah, he was too busy. He couldn't fix the guy.
Sorry, I'm a bit excited because this is so cool. We have Rosebud saying, Nova Scotia is beautiful. You're lucky, Frankie. I enjoy your posts always, from Rosebud.
Hi, Rosebud.
Hi, Rosebud.
And I have to remember, Frankie, you have to remind me too that after the Zoom meeting, I have to go into my sound settings and I got to fix my sound because Zoom changes all my things for me.
Maybe this time last year, Skype was in operation.
Who was having an operation?
Skype was under an operation back in February 2025.
That's right. We used Skype for like 12 years.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. Yes.
So what
Now it's
station are we
Teams.
at now, Pat? What station?
Shop the Mars, it's called.
We're in Mars right now. Frankie, would you
Yeah,
go to
exactly.
Mars?
We're in Mars.
Would you live on Mars, Frankie?
Mars is another planet.
Did you hear we're going back to the moon again? They're currently launching another mission to the moon.
Oh, that's great because there's no poverty on Earth and everything's perfect. So let's go to the moon, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's not like we've ever been there before, eh?
It's not like there's 8 billion homeless people in California and whatever. You guys having fun so far tonight?
Yes, I'm having fun so far.
Greatest way to spend a Friday evening.
Totally King says, bass guy, where else are you live? I used to live in Scotland. I used to live in Poland. I used to live in Africa, in Cape Town, in Durban. I didn't live there, but I lived in Cape Town. And I used to live in France. And I've been to India twice, and Kazakhstan. And I used to travel a lot. And those are the places, and Canada. So those are the places that I've lived. I visited other places, but I lived in those places. Woe the Lion. Which set is Patrick in, says Aladdin?
Set number 9. Lucky 9.
Can you explain how the sets work for the Metro?
Yeah, so if you go over here, basically this is your set number right here. I don't know if you guys can see that. So there's your set. There's set 9.
Yeah, we can see it. We have John here. Isn't John an amazing guy, Pat?
Oh, he is. Great guy, man. He's always sharing tips and suggestions from everything and anything. Great advice from John all the time. Great guy. Down in beautiful Jacksonville.
So Aladdin's guess was set 70 or 71?
He was off by about 60.
So, Pat, have you ever been to the desert before?
No, not yet. It's felt like the desert though in Montreal sometimes.
When I was younger, I was in British Columbia, and I was kind of like forced to go visit an aunt and uncle, and I didn't know where I was. I went to Nelson, BC. I don't know if you've heard of Nelson.
I have heard of that place, yes.
That's where they filmed the movie Roxanne with Steve Martin. They filmed it in that town. And it's a long drive. It was a 9-hour drive, and I had that white bass with me, and I practiced the entire 9 hours. And we passed the Canadian desert, and the bus driver told us that it's the only desert in Canada is out in British Columbia. We have a desert, apparently.
Oh, that's incredible. I guess it makes sense, right? That's where the warmest, driest air is, right?
Isn't Frankie and Pat, isn't it amazing that we get to exist and do this together? Isn't this incredible?
Yes, incredible.
Amazing. I love you guys. You guys are awesome.
Love you too, Jack.
The Defiant hockey team is playing tomorrow night.
Yeah, I heard about that in the Gazette or something. What's happening with hockey, you guys?
The Defiant's team is playing in the basketball game tomorrow.
Yeah, it's true. Stefan's team, Slovakia.
I invited Stefan from Slovakia. He was here last week. You remember he was talking to Frankie.
Yeah, I remember. I was enjoying that. He's probably tired. He's sleeping at the Hotel Shishishka.
That's right. The Overlook Hotel from The Shining.
Yeah, man, just like it. Out there in the mountains.
Gary Bowes from 1984, which means he's the same age as Frankie, says, I heard the STM might be going on strike in March.
Yeah, another strike coming up maybe.
Beware
have to meet
the
up with
eyes.
Gary.
What's that, Pat?
I said I have to meet up with Gary too next. So he's a cool guy. And I think he was mentioning recently about his speakers being out of phase, how it created a cool effect.
Yeah, he if you take your wires at the back of the stereo, there's left and right, and if you cross them the wrong way, it puts it minuses the bass and treble, so you get like a weird signal.
Ah,
And
well, we want more bass.
he was appreciating that if you cross the signal and purpose, you can actually hear the instruments differently. So, which is true.
Yeah, it's fascinating. Eh?
What's cool with records, Pat? When you have a vinyl record, the sound is not like a CD or your headphones. It sounds disappointing. It's kind of flat and thin. It's not a huge, like the sounds that people hear today are totally fake, and they're like a movie theater, the boom. But when you put on a record, it's flat and balanced and quiet. But once you calm the F down and you listen, you can hear the keyboard in one speaker, and you can hear the guitar over there, and everything. It's a different experience. It's really beautiful.
Yeah, nothing's like vinyl records, cassette tapes. It's a class all of its own. I don't think a vinyl record there. Right?
Velcro taught me that. For Richard Velcro, I think you remember him from when you first watched the show.
Absolutely, Velcro.
He taught me to put the record on and turn your stereo to flat, turn off all the bass, turn off all the treble, turn everything down, all the effects, and actually listen. And then you're listening to the producer's mix. It's a different time. It's a bit aged, but it's beautiful.
Well, words of a wise man indeed. And yeah, the sound is natural, right? I mean, it's a natural type of sound.
And I don't mean to butt in or anything. I'm just trying to hold the show together.
No problem. And look, I know another thing too about the vinyl records. I think Montreal has some kind of connection to that. I'd have to double check. I don't know if it's the vinyl record or the thing that came before.
Probably because Montreal is like the second oldest place in North America, I think. So.
Yeah, it would only make sense, right?
My great I keep forgetting that, Pat, my 7th great grandfather's from here. He was one of the first Europeans on the continent.
Yeah, I have to watch your Patreon about your grandparents.
And I've done a little bit of it, but on my Patreon, I'm allowed to play albums. I can actually take my vinyl records and I can play them.
Oh,
and it's
you don't get a copyright strike.
If you join that, there's less copyright, there's less censorship, and I can play a bit of music and talk about it. I can do really cool things over there. So I really wish people would come visit over there and check it out. So.
Yeah, I'm a proud member, Chuck. Glad I joined. It's good to support you, and you give so much more in return.
Frankie,
well, my signal's gonna die here, guys. So I think I have to cut it off. But I love you, Jack. I love you, Frankie. Love the audience. And I'll see you all soon.
Let's hear it for Sky of the Universe. Ladies and gentlemen, check out Sky of the Universe. You can see him over there. Take care, buddy.
All right, guys. Have a good one.
You too,
see
man.
You soon.
Take care. Thanks, Sky. Thanks, Pat. Wow, that was amazing. How did you enjoy that, Frankie? Frankie, are you there? No, I can't hear you, Frankie, for some reason. Your audio is muted. You have to unmute your audio, Frankie.
Hi, guys.
Okay, we hear you. Thank you. Wasn't that amazing with Pat? Thank you for listening to Pat there, Frankie.
That means Montreal, most people speak French.
Someone's asking, can I still play Porter's Tracy? It's been a while, and I broke my wrist this year. I didn't tell many people, Frankie, but I fell last year, and I broke my wrist. And it still hurts, but Porter Tracy's hard because you got to stretch your hand like F, and I only have a fretless now. My 6-string bass is broken. I tried to get it fixed, and I couldn't. The help fell out. So Aladdin says, bye, Patrick. Totally King says, I've been to that hotel in Colorado. That is cool. Tons of shine. Oh, you've been there. Wow. We have Totally King who's been to the Overlook Hotel. Shining memorabilia, their restaurant that you can also look at, and other mountains. I love that. And mountains as you look up 8,000 feet. The Overlook Hotel, Stanley Kubrick, The Shining. Stanley Kubrick is a genius. He's a genius.
Oh, Frankie?
This is Bass Guy.
Hey, how's it going, man? Nice to meet you, dude.
Oh, yeah, the video.
I'm Frankie's friend in Montreal.
That's Bass Guy, a friend of.
Oh, there we go. Yeah,
we're on the Bass Guy show. We got a whole bunch of people watching, and we're live in Canada, in Montreal. So, what kind of songs are you gonna, Frankie? What kind of songs are you been singing other than Peaches? You have another song, right?
We didn't start the fire.
Could you sing a part of it for us?
We didn't start the fire, or world keeps burning, world keeps burning. We didn't start the fire, world keeps burning, world keeps burning.
Thank you, Frankie. I'm starting to get tired now. I'm drifting. You know when you're drifting, it's getting late. I've been up since 3:45, so 4 a.m. I got up. So sorry if I missed any of the comments, but let's hear it for Corey, Rosebud, John, Sky of the Universe for calling in, Gary Bowes, Oedipus, Odapass R5J, Totally King. That's so cool, Totally King, that you've been to the Overlook Hotel. Frankie, we got 5 more minutes. What's the weather report for North America?
It's gonna be warm air, cold air, fighting each other out here in North America. Then it got some cold weather in Italy for the closing ceremony, Olympics in Milano Cortina. Then it got some lots of cold air in Japan too. It's been in blizzard conditions in Japan. Indonesia had floods and flash floods.
When is the closing ceremonies for the Olympics?
22nd of February.
Okay, and I hope everyone's okay out there. You're staying warm. Everybody's got
best
food.
luck. I'm Frankie MacDonald. You're listening to Bass Guy Show.
Thank you, Frankie. We'll talk to you next week. Ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only, Frankie MacDonald. Thanks, Frankie. Thanks, guys. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to play some more music. We're going to have some fun. Just give me a second to get my shit together. This guy loves you, no fear. Watching a Bass Guy show. Thank you very much for everybody for tuning in. And if you like the show and you'd like to help out, you could always go to bassguyshow.com. I'm live every single Friday. It's really hard to do everything at the same time. I have no idea. Anyway, I gotta stop saying that. And today's show is brought to you by Enlightenment Industries, and there's too much stuff going on. It's almost impossible to do 2 shows at once because I'm also streaming vertically, and that's a different show. So, but for the vertical and for everybody, I'll put that up there for a second. If you'd like to help out, please visit bassguyshow.com, and you can go to the yellow tip button and you can tip. Even $1 helps the show, and everything goes towards the show. We buy new wires and lights and cables. The only reason the show looks the way it does is because every single cent I put into the show, I don't spend any of it for myself. And you can become a Patreon member, and that way it's $5 American a month, and then you don't have to worry about anything, and like you're not gonna lose the farm or anything like that. It's going to be okay. And if you can't because you're skint and you're broke, that's okay too. I'm just putting it out there. And if you have already helped, thank you very much. I appreciate your ass. I've been doing so much work on my Patreon and videos and new stuff and fixing the studio. I've been waking up every day at 4 a.m. I'm out of touch with my bass right now. So let me get back in tune with my bass. Thank you for watching. Thank you, Sky, man. That was absolutely beautiful. Let's hear it for Sky of the Universe. He's on the chat board. If you're on the chat board, please. please click on Sky of the Universe and follow him, as well as John Bass 4001, great bass player, great friend of the show, totally mentor and supporter. So follow Sky of the Universe, learn all about Montreal. Thanks for watching.
Hello, a bass guy. I am.
let's hear it for Daryl. Hello, Daryl, man. Welcome, Daryl, man. Thanks for watching the show, everybody. Thanks for watching and for tuning in. And for the one or two people that like to help. Hello to Daryl in France, to John in Florida, and to Sky of the Universe in Montreal. I wish I had a tiny island floating in the sea. The palm trees don't get in the way. It's a tropical ease. Every time I hear myself, sorry, I'm just trying to get 1,000 things ready here. I know I can do this if I try. I got a C thing here. It's been there forever. Oh man, come on. There's like a whole thing. Google opened a big massive thing and it's like crazy, sorry. There we go. It's a song my father used to sing and my brother Tom used to sing and I used to sing my little Leo Kotkin. This song's for anybody out there hurting. Sorry, my wire's broken. I wish I had a tiny island sorry, 100 things wrong. My mouth is dry. You don't, from your side, you just see me playing and it looks normal, but I've got like 8 trillion things in front of me going wrong, so. You're welcome, Onopus, Loop Wizard. I wish I had a tiny island floating in the sea. Palm trees don't get in the way. It's a tropical ease. Fuck! Sorry, I've spent like 8,000 hours fixing my guitar, and it's broken still. Okay, start again. I wish I had a tiny island floating in the sea. Palm trees don't get in the way. It's a tropical ease. everywhere that I keep my silence, no sound returns to me. Just endless waves at the end of our days, and the sighing of the sea. But yesterday's gone. Don't know where I come from, wondering where I'm going. And the very first time that you saw me on, I thought you would never fall. And the very first time that I saw you walk, I thought that it was understood. I might be gone for a very long time. I might be gone for good. All that time, I thought that you could never fall. It did not dawn across my mind the time that you lost it all. But yesterday's gone. Don't know where I come from. Sometimes I feel like a tiny island floating in the sea. Do-do-do. Palm trees don't get in the way. It's a tropical ease. And everywhere that I keep my silence, no sound returns to me. Just endless waves at the end of our days, and the sighing of the sea. But yesterday's gone. Don't know where I come from. I'm wondering where I'm going. Thanks, Pat. Love you, buddy. Thank you, Sky and Loop Wizard. So this is a very old episode of the Bass Guy Show. This is a Bass Guy Show in 2016, which means it's a Bass Guy Show from 10 years ago, that long ago. So I'm just going to pause that there. And the YouTube is not really working tonight, so I'm just going to play my photographs in the background. And thank you for watching the Bass Guy Show. Hope you're well, wherever you are. And this is a song I usually start. This is an amazing album, Hendrix, Are You Experienced? And it starts with the BBC interviewing Hendrix from an alien ship, and they're like, and all this British stuff. And an alien UFO, I've done this many times, I have a video about it. A UFO hovers over the Earth in like the year 3000, and Earth is like destroyed and all fucked up. Of course it is, right? Because we're all just consuming. There's no accountability. There's no individuation, as Freud would, as Carl Jung would say, individuation, no accountability, no shadow work. And this UFO flies over Earth and says, man, what happened? What did you guys do? This was my dad's favorite song. This is just before Hendrix died. He was in the studio. And I usually play on guitar, but now I'm going to play on bass. Let's see how this goes. Sorry for all the screw-ups. The screw-ups are the fun bits. There's a lot of people out there who are popular and make a lot of money and stuff, but come on, man. This is the oldest music show on the internet. I tell you, me and Rodney Dangerfield. Me and Rodney Dangerfield can't get no respect. I just wanna talk to you. I wanna do you no harm. I just wanna know about the different lives in this here the people farm. Or is this just the remains of families, echoes, dawn and gold? Heard you got your families living there, and the air's dust away. Is this true? Please let me talk to you. I just wanna know about the mind room behind your minds. But do I see a vacuum there? Am I going blind? Is it just the remains of vibrations and echoes long ago? Things like love the world, baby, and let your fancy flow. Is this true? Please let let me talk to you. Is this true? Please let me talk to you. I have lived here before, in the days of ice, and of course this is why I'm so concerned. And I've come back to find the stars misplaced, and the smell of the world that is burned, the smell of the world that is burned. I can dig it, baby. So where do I purchase my ticket? I just want a ringside seat. I wanna know about the new Mother Earth. I wanna hear and see everything. I wanna hear and see everything. I wanna hear and see everything. Oh shucks, if my daddy could see me now. I wanna hear and see everything. I wanna hear and see everything. I wanna hear and see hear and see everything. I wanna hear and see everything, everything, everything. I know no one's gonna show me everything, as people chicken peck at their mortality between the forceps and the stone. I wrestle with my ego. This next song I forget how to do, but I love it so much I'm going to learn it live. And then I'm going to go. So I think before I jump into it, This is probably Jaco Pastorius's greatest composition. People always see him as like, you know, as that guy, but he wrote beautiful compositions. This one's called 3 Views of a Secret, and it's in 3/4. I haven't played it in a few weeks, so I forget it. There's a whole middle part. I used to know it and I forget it, so I'm just going to go for it and I'm going to use the force. This is something you're supposed to practice, but that's it. I forget it. I'm just going to go for it. I'm going to totally screw this up, and this means it's live. So here we go. 3 Views of a Secret by your favorite musician, Jaco Pastorius. See, I forgot this whole bit. Sorry. forgot that whole section. I'm sorry. I'll learn it for next week, I promise.